Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into my channel. Today is day 62 of the 100-day project, and I am going to do another 3 and 30 project. However, I want to show you guys something. So I don't have one of those fancy whale tail punches, and I really like the shape of the tabs that holy, I don't have a whale tail punch, and I really like the shape of the tabs that it makes. So I was trying to figure out how to do that myself, and I came up with a solution. So I have these really old, I've had them forever, these Creative Memories shapes, where you use these little fancy blades and you go around it and you come out with a shape. So I was like, if I use, because I kept trying it with circles and circles just don't do very well. So I was thinking, what if I use an oval? And when you use an oval, look what happens. You get beautiful little whale tails. So what I did, and I will show you, and this is not part of my project, I am just going to show you quickly. So you can make them like whatever size you want, but they do have to be oval, and I have like all the different oval shapes. I'm going to use the biggest one, and I'm also going to use the biggest blade. So all you do is you line it up in your thing, cut around it. And I'm sure, like, if you have any oval thing where you can cut around it, that would work. I just had this laying here, and I was like, well, I'd never used this. Why don't I try it with that? So then I just go half on half of the notch maker to about, see, I'm putting it to right half, and I'm just pushing it down. It doesn't totally work very well, but that's one side. And we'll do the same with the other side. So again, we go to about half. I'm just eyeballing it. And that one worked way better. And I have myself a beautiful tab. How simple is that? It works for me. It'll be cute. I know what to do. Like if I don't want that little lip on it, I can cut that off very easily. But I have a nice big space where I can do a little bit of a collage or a cluster on it. Yeah, I like it. I am very happy with that. I am glad I tried it, and there we go. So my project today, I still don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't. I have no idea. I think I may do something with some playing cards. You see, I have my beautiful brand new cutting mat, and now I don't want to use it to cut on. I will use my ugly one to cut on, because it's such a shame to break in the new one. So I have a deck of cards somewhere, I know. Where would I have put my deck of cards? It's right here beside me. And I've used the cards before. I'm going to take 3. I may need 6. 1, 2, 3. Let's find some different ones. 4, 5. 2 twos. Let's take a 3. I don't know what's going on, but there is no other cards in here. I would like a black one, please, Alex. Wow. don't know. There we go. I got two. I got a couple. I have a couple extra just in case I make a boo-boo. So I think what I want to do is make little frames out of these. So I want to keep as much of the card as I can. So I may actually use these. And cut an oval out of it. And then I kind of make something like a specimen card. Why don't we try that? Let's do that. All right, I'm going to get ready. I'll be right back and we'll get started on the 3 and 30. All right, I think I have what I need. I have some, what is it called? It's a transparency paper, so, or like plastic. So I'm going to use that. I have my cards. I have 3 beautiful butterflies that I want to use for it. There we go. I have a sanding disc. I don't need this. Let me just put that away. I have a whole bunch of labels that I grabbed, like itty bitty ones, where I've printed 2 to a page, and I believe that they're all from the Junk Journal Studio, and they're all labels of days gone by. Some of them are the turquoise and pink ones, and some are just the regular ones. I have an entomology stamp set here, and I have a few other stamp sets here as well. So I'm just going to try this. I do have some gesso here. My apologies, because I do think that I need to cover them a little bit with gesso to be able to take any ink or anything, because this is such plastic. I'm not going to do anything with washi tape or anything like that. I am just going to cut the inside out of the cards. So I need 3 sets. I'm going to put the transparency in between, and then I'm going to decorate it. It's just another stormy night. This is really a very stormy summer. I am setting the timer on my watch. Timer. Can you see it? 30 minutes. So I need my ruler. And I believe I want to cut about half an inch inside each card. Oh, a knife would be good too. Where would I have left my knife? Oh, there it is. So half an inch on both sides. So that means I have to cut here. To there. Let's do the same on the bottom. Right there is half an inch. Right there. And of course the card just moved on me. Oh, I guess I have to cut a little deeper. But once you've got the groove going, it's easy to just stick your knife back in there and just push a little harder. That's one. And I want them to be see-through, so I wonder, would this be, yeah, I'm just cutting the jack out completely. Yeah, for the most part. He's not centered. Oh yeah, he is. There we go. I am going to cut all 6 cards first. It just makes things a little easier to maneuver when you're just doing it in stages. If you're doing everything at the same time, it's much easier than when you have to start completely over on the next project again. Or at least that's what I believe. There we go. And thank goodness it's Friday today. I'm ready for the weekend. Are you doing something fun for the weekend, or what are you up to? Do you think you'll get some crafting time in? I'm going to try. I know that, of course, today is Thursday for me as I'm filming this. Why doesn't it want to sit still? It keeps wanting to move on me. So I know Friday night I will be doing some crafting because I have to film my weekend videos. I am once again looking after the grandkids Saturday and Sunday, so I won't be able to film this weekend again. I will be home on time on Sunday. I will be able to film a video for Monday though. But I won't have time to film at all on the weekend. And trust me, I am not complaining, but it makes for a very busy Friday night because I'll have to film 2 videos at once unless I get done on time tonight and I can get something started for my Saturday video or the Sunday one. The Sunday one will be very easy because the Sunday one is going to be my treasure hunting haul that I've done. I have some really cool things to show you guys, so that will be Sunday, and that of course won't take, there's not a lot of prep work involved in that, so I may be able to get that done fairly quickly. Come on, cards, don't keep moving on me. This is what is going to take the longest, is cutting the cards out. because they're not cooperating at all. They're like, no, don't cut into me. I'm so mean. All right, 1/2 inch. At least they're all the same. That's always a bonus. Do I want to do one as an oval? One set as an oval. Why not? Let's do one set as an oval and see how that goes. The size, that would work. So I will need my little cutter here. And I'll use the green one, which is the middle size. I believe that's the middle size. Let me just double check that. Yes, that's the middle size. Just need to find a spot so that I can make sure that both of them will be cut the same way. But it keeps moving on me, so it doesn't make it any easier. There, that's cute. Will the butterflies fit? That's a whole different question now, huh? No. Of course they won't fit. That would be way too easy, wouldn't it? So I'll have to use some of my time to find butterflies that fit. I thought I was so prepared. Well, no, I wasn't. If you heard me before I started this video, I had no idea what to do. So this is flying by the seat of your pants, making something happen. Do a project quick, not overly easy, and oh my goodness, they are just about the same. I can make it work, I think. I'm just going to cut around the card and make it work. All right. So I need to use some gesso. paintbrush. This is not my good paintbrushes. Don't worry. I'm not using my good paintbrushes for gesso. And how do you get your cutting board so messy? How does that happen? Well, you know, I paint on it. I do everything on my cutting board. I am showing you how not to do things right now. Let's take the cutting board away. And I'll put something underneath that I can actually clean. There we go. That one can dry, and this one can dry. And when you're using a little gesso on the playing cards, they become more porous, so that you can actually use inks and stuff on it. Here's prepping your surface. There. And it doesn't need a lot, just a little. I have sheets of parchment paper too. I actually like working on that. Do you think I use that? No! Why would you do that? That just doesn't make any sense. Why would you grab something that you like to work on to do these projects? That's just silliness. Yes, I am being sarcastic and I am making fun of myself. Okay, by the time I have the last one covered in gesso, the first ones will be dry, and then I can carry, and then every time when I'm ready to go to the next one, that one will be dry already, so the gesso dries nice and quick. Especially as thin a layer as I'm putting on there. The other project that I thought I would want to do is create a painty paper, kind of a, yeah, I don't know, yeah, painty paper, I guess. So I think I will do that one of these days. Maybe I'll do it on Sunday when I come home. For Monday, that would be a great project. All right, I'm just going to move them off here so I can carry on. Okay, so these are dry. And now I need to put this in the center. And it can be a little smaller. I'm sorry, I know that is glaring. And there's a glare on here as well, isn't there? That's not very nice. I don't want that. Let's put, is that better? I just noticed it. I looked in on the screen and I could see the glare. I was like, oh, that's awful. Yep, that'll work. So I want to use, I can use some archival ink and my little grungy stamp. And I'm just going to actually put this right on here so I can see it. And I'm just putting a little grunge on there. I don't know if it'll show. It will a little bit. Let's do just another. Right there. Okay. Then I'm going to put a little glue. I am not going to make it. If I make it, I will be shocked. I may use just the butterflies that I have so that I'm not wasting any time, because cutting this took way longer than I expected. I thought this would be a quick, easy project, but it absolutely is not. But now that I'm starting to glue, now it works a little better and a little quicker. There. And of course, this is the one that did not totally line up, so I'm just going to cut around it. There. Okay, that could dry for a bit. So, where did my thingy go? Let's just cut 2 of these at once. That way I have them ready. 1. 2. Okay. Cut them smaller. Bonus is that it doesn't have to be straight. It's going to be completely covered anyway. I just need to make sure that it fits. And it does not quite. Now it does. Okay. I have 8 minutes left. Am I going to make it? Worst case, I don't get to decorate them. Oh, I have it upside down. Don't I know I have it the right way? Two. Here's the last one. So I'm just going to right away cut a little bit more off so that I know that it's going to probably fit right away. My goodness, you guys, it's so hard to see. I think I have to get some more 3-in-1 glue tomorrow. Where's my thingy? Right there. Six minutes left. I will get to decorate it. Okay, just putting that right there. Okay, I want to put some grunge on this one as well. Just on the plastic. I like it. Okay, let's do a little inking. I like it a lot, actually. They're very cute. A little inking, so I need my, that one. That is the vintage photo. And I am doing this like this on purpose. I want it to look like that. I could have also covered the cards with some book page and then tore the book page back off. That would have been cute too. I may do that next time. There, they look a little grungier. I have some of the little labels here. I will need this glue because it is plastic that I'm trying to stick this to. Why do I always do that? All right. So I have this butterfly. I have 3 minutes. So I can't take too long. I'm just going to ink around this butterfly. And I'm going to put him like that. And I'm only attaching him by the center and a little bit of the wings, but I don't want him to be completely attached. I want the wings to kind of flip-flop. Okay, let's do that with all of them. I love this one. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, can I put this one like that? No, that really doesn't fit. So I'm just going to put it right here in the center-ish. That's 2. Where's my third butterfly gone? I had 3. You guys have seen them. There he is. It's more of a moth, actually. I love them though. I have no idea where the butterflies came from. They could be from a lot of different places. So I am not even mentioning where I get my butterflies from, because every time I see a pretty butterfly, I need them. All right, so that one can dry for a moment. We'll go back to this, and I have some very pretty little labels here. On this one, I am not taking a lot of time. I have 1 minute, so I may be able to get one completely decorated. And then I have a little darker one. Put it right there. Well, I got more done than I thought I was going to get done, so that's not bad. 17 seconds. I have this. That'll be cute on here as well. Put that right there. I like that right there. There we go. Done. So I got 1 completely done, and 2 I just didn't get to decorate them, but they are, like, in theory they are done. I am going to finish them, and I will put pictures at the end of the video. Actually, I'm just going to finish them while we're talking. The 30 minutes is up, but I just want to finish them. So I'm just kind of puttering on now, like just getting them finished. I like that one. I always like that one. What else do I have? It's a little envelope. There's all kinds of stuff coming out of that little container that I just pulled all this out of. No, I can't use that one. And the reason I can't is because it has a different date on it. What is this one? I like that one. Or do I? Oh, this is tough. Big decisions. That one's too big. I got like just that one, and then if I put this one right here, right there, And then have a little corner there. Let's do that. Makes it look nice and grungy. What else do I have here? I have some more. Oh, that's just a little piece. That's cute. Very simple. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. It says exhibition. That one's cute too. So that's 2 done. And then we have the third one. I like this. Will that work? Yes. Cut the corners off of it. There, and then right there. I want that one right there. Right there. There with no, I would like even smaller ones. Let's go with this one then. I've got ask and you shall receive, because I just found the 2 smaller ones. They are super little. Oh, that's upside down. Just using a little bit of the glue off of the other one so that there isn't such a big glob of glue there. There, that's cute as well. What do I have here for stamps? Oops, one just fell off. I'm just grabbing 3 at the same time so that I have 3 different ones. There we go. I need my block for a second. And I need my espresso or ground espresso archival ink. I'm just going to put a number right there. Oh, I like it a lot. Whoops, I just dropped my stamp. Do I have anything else here that I could use on there? I don't think so. I don't know if I have anything else that could go on there that would be cool. That one. It says book number classification. There, I think they are done. I think I like them. I am actually going to put a little bit of ground espresso right along the edges to make it a little darker. So it's very close to being done. I just needed a couple extra minutes. But I've been fiddle-farting around so much in the beginning with trying to get them to, with the cutting into it, it would have been a whole different story, but that just took longer than I thought it would. All right, so thank you so much for watching this video. I will put pictures of them up. They are very cute. I am very pleased with them. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and make sure you hit that subscribe button so you know what I'm going to, so you can see what I'm going to be up to tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.